That could be the focus. Shadow likes to pick on his opponent's legs that we see there, but Metal Knuckles could be zeroing on Shadow's legs instead. That would certainly take out the mobility there. It would indeed. Don't steal my line. I'm sorry. I got too used to it from the previous match, you know. Yeah, because I wasn't here to make you fall in line. Wait a minute, look at this.
3.
Chokeslam on the outside. Here we go. Ho-ho! Boom!
5.
And Eggman got too excited over that one, but that was a
6.
huge move nonetheless, and he picks him up to do more damage, trying to go for another chokeslam. Shadow countered, luckily though, for the sake of his
8.
back. And oh, Shadow catches Metal Knuckles trying to get back into the ring with that more high knee action. Metal Knuckles chucking Shadow back in and could be capitalizing off that moment. That's what he's going to do. Shadow's down, and here comes Metal Knuckles with a great big chokeslam for you against the ropes. And oh, maybe not. Shadow countered and tosses Metal Knuckles over the top and back outside again. These guys need to refrain from being out there, because otherwise stuff like this could happen. Oh man,
2.
an ultimate pedigree on the outside. That's not going to do good for Metal Knuckles' future. Well, nonetheless, Shadow should have gone for a cover there in my view. Just got the ultimate pedigree on the outside. But Metal Knuckles still looking rather impressive here. Still looking on top form despite that happening.
1.
You can torture Metal Knuckles all you want. That's the good thing about him. But in the end of the day, he's going to come back because he's got that unworldly threshold of pain. And Shadow going back to the weapons. They're all legal, and like you said, they could be a great equalizer for Shadow here. Yeah, but when the weapon is in the hands of Metal Knuckles, then you, like I said, better start running or attacking. But I would pick the first option there. But Shadow wouldn't. A Chaos Spear there as Metal Knuckles found his way back into the ring, but also found himself into the beeline of Shadow. That tunnel vision that Shadow's got. Straight on to his opponent. No, look out. Big back body drop, high elevation, good airtime, and uh-oh, ultimate pedigree. Boom. Good night, Irene. Now all Shadow needs to do is cover him. What the hell is he doing? He's wanting to cause more damage, perhaps trying to send a message to Sonic saying, I can hang with your unstoppable buddy here. I was so surprised when Metal Knuckles got eliminated first. That was a shocker. He's not going to get eliminated first here though. Trying to go for a tombstone pile driver, but maybe caught the edge of that trash can there. Not exactly sure. Better check up on that one. Well, you can do that. I'll stay here and call the match. Yeah, you do that and I'll do that. Great idea, Mr. Business Decision Maker. Ultimate pedigree. Let's get back into this thing, but Shadow could be ending it within a 3 count, but no! Metal Knuckles insistent on dealing out revenge. Oh my god, a double leg spine buster. And now Shadow may be looking to focus on the legs here, if anything. That would be the weak spot. If Shadow centers himself on targeting a single area of Metal Knuckles, then it's slowly going to wear him down. And you can't exactly kick out of a cover either when you've got a hurt leg. Jesus Christ, he tried to go for another spine buster on that chair. The referee got it instead though, but he's alright. Although he wouldn't stand there, that's not a good idea. Why don't you go and tell him that? Worthless employee. They're like you really. They're like me. Sorry, I got a bit carried away there. You are a bit worthless though. Oh, thanks a bunch. Here's a cover by Shadow, trying to after charging down Metal Knuckles with that trash can, man. You cannot pin this guy. He's turning into Chaos suddenly, the unpinnable guy. Because no matter what Shadow does here, and this is the second time he's had to recover stamina, and that's going to cost him ridiculously. And Metal Knuckles goes back to the weapons. And Shadow standing guard and ducks down underneath again with that chop block. But the persistency of Metal Knuckles has been surprising here. I thought this match should be over very quickly, but Shadow has had to put on one hell of a fight here in order to fend off the onslaught. Wait a minute. Ultimate Pedigree once again. Is this going to put him away? As the Shadow connects again. And this is going to be it now. 1, 2, and... oh my god. He kicked out. He's proving himself here in this match. Shadow's going to pull out all the stops. Oh, wait a minute. Jackhammer? Where'd that come from? Shadow with a jackhammer. And... well, I got him. I got him. Shadow with a jackhammer.
Here is your winner, Shadow!
Exactly how many finishing moves did you give him? That's not a finishing move that Shadow usually does, but hell, he had to do it in order to stop Metal Knuckles. Even the might of Shadow fell to Metal Knuckles there. I'll have to say that. I'll have to admit it right here. It had me there for a moment, and it had Shadow there for a moment, and that jackhammer proved it otherwise. Well, that proves that just how dominant that Metal Knuckles can be when wanting to win it. Now that was very amusing. But what was even more amusing is what I did at Armageddon. Let's look at the list. I became the Intercontinental Champion. I got my emerald back. And I just about destroyed Sonic after I did the ultimate pedigree on him through the cell roof. Only to make him lose his chance at getting that world title that he so badly wants to have an orgy over. However, my mission is still not complete. You see, Sonic is right now in a hospital bed, much like I was not long ago. And you know what happened when Sonic showed up there? So, maybe now that Sonic is in the same picture, maybe, just maybe, I'll show up there too and remind Sonic that today will be the first day of the rest of his life. Oh, and Sonic, I would clean up that wet patch you have near your groin now, because when I get there, it's going to get a whole lot more messy. Well, see you soon. Time to wet your pants. Did you hear what he said? He said he enjoyed that. He enjoyed that match that he just had. That was chaotic, and he enjoyed it. And it sounds like we better get the police over wherever Sonic is to stop Shadow from doing whatever assault he plans on doing. Well, speaking of assaults, here comes a guy that is trained to assault and is damn sure going to do it to capture the World Championship here and now, because it is time for the main event with Metal Sonic challenging Knuckles straight off the bat for the World Championship here and now.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your Raw main event set for one fall, and it is for the ASF World Championship. Introducing first is the challenger.
From the Death Egg, weighing 276 pounds, the Robot Overlord, Metal Sonic!
Armageddon was Metal Sonic's night, as he not only walked in to get revenge on Luigi, who had been causing him, pretty much been a pain in his side for some time, but he found out he was walking into a #1 contenders match. And wow, did he ever capitalize off that. He sure did capitalize. But Luigi gave him one hell of a fight, an excuse to earn that shot. And well, he's cashing it in already. Forget future big events. Metal Sonic is so desperate to win the World Championship here, and he couldn't have cashed it in at a better opportune time with Knuckles on the injured list. He should be in a hospital bed next to Sonic. And he's coming in with an injured head after that fall from the cell.
And his opponent,
From Sonic 3, he is the ASF World Champion, Knuckles!
Yes, he is still World Champion.